Total Pro Sports presents the 15 dumbest things that Johnny Manziel has done. Johnny Manziel is one of the most polarizing athletes in all of sports for no reason. He parties, was a highlight reel at Texas A&M, but he has done nothing in the NFL. Still, it's a goal for the media to hype him up the way they did with Tim Tebow, even if he wasn't even a decent quarterback. Here are the 15 dumbest things that Johnny Manziel has done. Number 15, let the Cleveland Browns have him. When Manziel was drafted by the Cleveland Browns, he should have pulled a Steve Francis and refused to play for them. Manziel was surely excited to be drafted, but he should have begged Jerry Jones to trade for him. Cleveland doesn't have any faith in him, so why didn't he just demand a trade right away? No one knows for sure. Number 14, this tweet. Johnny Manziel was free to be drafted in 2013, but didn't end up going until 2014. Manziel tweeted this: "At 20 years old, it's not a smart idea to complain about the team you're on. That only hurts your draft value." Number 13, not taking the NFL seriously. Manziel was incredibly silly in his rookie year. He was lazy and didn't study the playbook enough. When the Browns threw him in late in 2014, he didn't do much of anything for them. Reports came out that he wasn't taking his job seriously. You know what that means. Number 12, partying nonstop. All rich and young athletes love to party. Perhaps no one more than Rob Gronkowski. What's the difference? Gronk likes to wait until the off-season when his coaches won't mind. During the NFL season, that's all Gronkowski is worried about. Maybe Manziel shouldn't party until he's established himself as an NFL quarterback. Number 11, wearing a Tim Tebow jersey. Really, Johnny? Everyone makes fun of how awful Tebow was and how much he was covered. He's one of the last people you want to be supporting right now. No one is going to take you seriously when you're pulling off that mumbo-jumbo. Number 10, always hanging out with Drake. Manziel has made it no secret that popular rapper Drake is his BFF. It's dumb that he does this on many levels. For one, he's not taking anything in life seriously except partying. And two, shouldn't you be making friends with your coaches and GM? But that's not our business. Number 9, partying as a starter. Part 1. Manziel was named Cleveland's quarterback for the rest of the 2015 season, and it was easy to see why with no reliable backups. Of course, Manziel blew this opportunity during the bye week. Management told him to stop partying, and videos surfaced of him doing just that. Rightfully so, Manziel lost the starting job. Number 8, missing concussion protocol. Yep, Manziel did this. The NFL has a very strict policy on having players checked out to ensure they're not suffering from concussions. Of course, by the end of the 2015 season, Manziel skipped his concussions appointment and did, guess what, instead. Seriously, how dumb can you be? Concussions are the most severe injuries for any athlete to suffer, yet Manziel wasn't a bit worried about it. Number 7, his Instagram account. Manziel's social media, particularly his Instagram account, is a great way for fans to find out just how much he loves to party. And all of the celebrities he has befriended. Newsflash, Chad Ochocinco Johnson was not a good player once he became addicted to Twitter. Once again, Manziel is more worried about social media than his NFL career. Grow up, Johnny. Number 6, leaving Manning's passing academy. When Peyton Manning has a passing academy as the greatest passer in NFL history, what could go wrong for anyone attending? Just ask Manziel. Reports came out that he was being dismissed for unknown reasons, but it turned out to be due to illness and dehydration. A, who knows if he was actually ill? And B, shouldn't you try your hardest to learn from one of the all-time greats? Well, Manziel made a poor choice. Maybe that's why he's partying and not throwing 30 touchdowns a season. Number 5, the inflatable swan. There's no other way around this. What in the world is Manziel doing by partying on top of that inflatable swan? This is just the most ridiculous image to surface the internet. What in the world was Manziel doing by partying so hard like that? I'm not sure. But it'd be better to wait until he's become a full-time starter. Number 4, hanging out with Bieber Mayweather. Hanging out with the most hated celebrity and the most hated athlete in the world, that's not going to buy you any friends. You better have bought your owner a bunch of Justin Bieber CDs and pray that he's a fan. Otherwise, no NFL team should take you in for hanging out with those two jerks. Come on, Johnny. Number 3, the money sign. Here's a John Deere letter for Johnny Football. Do not do the money sign unless you are good. You are in a big boys league and haven't proven anything yet. You do not get to show off until you have made a name for yourself in the NFL. That money sign just makes you look like a geek. Number 2, blowing it with Cleveland, Part 2. Manziel didn't finish the season with Cleveland because, you guessed it, he went back to partying. After being benched and demoted for partying the first time, Cleveland gave him another shot. Yet again, he blew it. But that's not quite number one on our list because number one, blonde wigs and glasses. Manziel thought he'd get away with partying in Las Vegas by disguising himself in a blonde wig and glasses. Needless to say, A, celebrities can never hide, no matter how hard you try, and B, that's a ridiculous-looking disguise. Maybe try wearing a goofy mask instead of a silly wig. Oh, Johnny, never change. And that's it for the 15 dumbest things Johnny Manziel has done. But wait, we are not done with you yet. In the comments below, we want to know, what are some other football players who have done incredibly dumb things? And for more cool videos, click subscribe.